Hey guys, Gail here. If you haven't checked out my YouTube channel, Elevate with Gail, make sure you subscribe to that. I have a bunch of energetic updates coming up. I'm going to post this on my Instagram too because it's a shorter video on the energies of the moon, an energetic update of the May energies, but mostly focusing on this full moon that's happening tomorrow on May 7th. It is the full moon. It's a super moon, so it's all about we've already learned our lessons, all of this hardship that we've been having, all of the lessons that we've been experiencing. It's time for us to receive now. It's time for us to manifest our best life. And I know it's been feeling really challenging for everyone right now, but we have to remember that, everyone's processing these energies different. Everyone's processing these shifts different. We're all experiencing different things, different emotions. It's been negative for some, it's been positive for some in the moments, but we're not to judge. We shouldn't judge. We shouldn't criticize ourselves and what our experiences are because they are all divine. They are all purpose. So everything that is going on right now is divinely purposed. And when you come into alignment and just be your authentic self, this is when you open the gates for your manifestations to come into your reality and become real and create the most loving reality that you can for yourself and for everyone's highest good. So this is the goal here, and this is why, hi Jasmine. It's Jasmine's birthday tomorrow on May 7th on the full moon. So yay! She's 13. So anyway, what was I saying, Jasmine? Oh, yes, the moon energies tomorrow we're experiencing. So they're going to be extremely powerful. We may be feeling an abundance of energy and like uplifting and super strong. That's how I'm feeling today. However, yesterday I was feeling like on the floor, tired, exhausted, and a lot of us are feeling that way right now because of the energies coming in from the sun, and they're being measured by the Schumann resonance, which you guys know I love to talk about because it measures the frequency of the earth, right? And it's been measuring these bursts of energies that are very, very close together that we've never seen before in the history of the planet. So these are the strongest energies that are coming through that we've ever seen on this planet, and that is huge, guys. We are living through the most exciting time in history. Anytime there's been exciting changes like this where the planets align and these bursts of energies come in, they've been events that change the world and the way that we do things. So that's what's happening right now. Think about the time of the Mayans, and anything that's a planetary alignment and these energies coming through have changed the world in a significant way in the way that we live, right? So this is happening right now. We are moving from 3D energies up into 5D energies, which is heaven on earth energies. This is where we manifest things extremely quickly. This is where things are completely loving and positive, and this is the direction that we're moving. So there's a big external change, but there's also this huge internal change, and this is the change that creates the external change. So a lot of us are waking up. There's a mass awakening going on right now, and this is for sure happening. And I know this for a fact personally because I've experienced many people coming to me for help because they are trying to understand what they're experiencing, and these are spiritual awakenings that are happening. So we're waking up, our blindfolds are being taken off, we're seeing things differently, we're starting to understand why we came here and that our purpose is bigger than we really thought it is. Our purpose isn't to wake up, have breakfast, go to work, come home, watch TV, and go to bed and do it all over again. That is not our purpose. We are divine sovereign beings, and we came here for an extremely huge purpose that we are starting to wake up to. And now we are all waking up together, and the planet is ascending, and we are ascending with the planet as she rises up. So if you are choosing to work with your shadow and work with your triggers right now and take this stillness that we're all in this quarantine to work on yourself, you're going to experience this positive change during this full moon. It's going to change everyone regardless, but as long as you are going within and you are working and you are letting go of your attachments, this is what this full moon energy is assisting us with. This is all about letting go. Sorry about that noise. Letting go of your attachments, letting go of your fear, and stepping into your authenticity, opening up your throat chakra, and becoming who you truly are. We don't want to come out of this quarantine going back to the way that we were before this, okay? Because we were busy, and we weren't allowing our bodies, our physical, our mental, emotional bodies to integrate these amazing, beautiful, transformative energies that are coming into the planet to assist us in raising our vibration, letting go and clearing all of the old ways of our living and our trauma and our karma, all of it to clear out so that we can hold these higher lights and these higher energies coming in, transforming us, coming into our crystalline light bodies. this is huge. It's a huge transformation. So we're feeling this on a physical level right now. A lot of light workers, a lot of healers like myself have been we physically feel these energies in our bodies and our light bodies, and I'm telling you guys, it's been so intense. I feel it. I know when there's a Schumann resonance spike, when you see these huge white spikes on the Schumann resonance, I know when it's happening because I feel it in my head. I feel it in my being. I feel it in my cells. So I understand when these spikes are happening, and we've been having them very close together. So it's not really giving us a break. So the fact that we are in this forced stillness is just such a magical thing, you guys. I know there's a lot of negative things that are coming out of this, but they are all positive. Just like everything in your life that has been negative leading up to here, that has been challenging, has been a positive for your highest good, leading you to where you need to be. So if you think about that, all the things that happened in your life that led you here, they've all been so positive, and that's the way we need to see it. What we're going through right now is a beautiful, positive thing. I have my own personal challenges I've experienced through this. They're not easy, but I see them as divine, because everything is divine and everything is love and everything is energy. So we can transmute. This is a transmutation process that's happening right now, where we are learning to transmute these negative energies that we've been holding in ourselves. Our DNA is activating right now. DNA that we haven't had online for centuries is activating in this now. These energies coming in are igniting those abilities that have been laying dormant, right? So there's so much transformation that is so positive coming into our being, into our planet. Now we have to really work on letting go of our attachments, letting go of our old ways, letting go of the old programming of work. We're having the opportunity right now to sit with these energies and integrate. If your body tells you to lay down and take a nap, don't feel guilty about it. Don't look at the clock anymore. We're starting to lose concept of time in this time of the quarantine, and that's what 5D is. 5D, time and space don't exist. We do things all just the way it's in the flow. So this is our chance to come into the flow. And when we step out of this quarantine, it's so necessary for us to be our authentic selves and live in an authentic way that is true to us, so that we can be in alignment with what we desire and want to manifest in our life. And as soon as we come into this alignment with our true selves and our authentic selves, and we get to know that person and that being during this quarantine, the more we're going to step out of this. These energies from this moon are going to push us forward into everything that we want to manifest into our lives. The positive intentions behind it are so powerful and so pure today and tomorrow. So write them down. And I like to do a ceremony with my intentions on the full moon. I like to write them down. I either fold them up and I keep them so that I can look at them at either a later date, or I write my intentions down and I burn them and I let them transmute out into the universe, into creation. So there's a lot of things that you can do, but writing them down is very powerful. It helps bring it into existence because it works with your subconscious mind. And if you just think about, you're a walking grid, right? So every thought form that you project is going into your grid and creating your reality. The intentions put behind things are what put the power into it. So it's all about intention. When you do a meditation tonight, make sure that you bring emotion into your meditation. Feel yourself where you want to be. Feel yourself into the manifestations that you're bringing into your life. Know that they've already happened and feel the emotion of being there. The emotion is the most powerful part that brings it into existence, because your body produces chemicals and it doesn't know if it's real or not. So if you're excited and you're loving, your body's producing these chemicals and makes it so much more powerful to bring into your existence. So I almost cry in some of my meditations because out of happiness and pure joy, I feel these feelings of abundance coming into my life and pure happiness and pure harmony. And I see the 5D world and I see the new earth, and it's so pure and it's so loving. And I repeat mantras like, I am love, I am light, I am fill in the blank, because the I am statements are the most powerful thing. The I am presence is so powerful. Be the thing you need. If you need that love in your life, I am love. You are not separate from any of these things. Everything is energy, everything is consciousness, and everything and everyone is connected. There is no duality in 5D, and that's where we're moving to. No duality. So we have to let go of the concepts, the beliefs, the programming, the negative habits that you have come through to this point with now, and use these moon energies to release. I also do that. I do a release ceremony with myself where I write down the things that I want to let go of. Fear of this, lack vibration, anything I want to let go of. And I do burn that. I make a fire, I burn it into the fire, and I release it with the smoke. It's all about intention, you guys. You can do your own ceremonies. There's no rules. There's no rules. You don't have to burn sage. I like to burn sage as a sacred plant that lets go of negative energies, but you don't have to. There's no rules. Make your own ceremony, put your own heart and loving intentions into it, and you'll see how powerful it can be, because you are the creator of your own world. You are not separate from the creator. You are the creator, and you are attached to all things made by the creator. You are connected. Everything is unity consciousness, where we are moving to. So breathe into that. This is your opportunity, especially with the energies of this moon, to push yourself forward, to let go, to cut the cords, cut any energetic cords that are attached to any relationships, any trauma, any pain, anything that's draining. Release the energy back there and bring your energy back to yourself. Embrace your sexuality, embrace that energy. Don't be ashamed, because that is all from programming. Everything is from programming, and this is what we need to let go of and deprogram, so that we can reprogram into the 5D new earth energies where we are going. So it's important to let go of all that. Allow these emotions to come up, and don't feel bad about them. If you're having a trauma come up, emotions come up, really challenging, difficult things come up, embrace these. Work through them, pour your love into them, and meditate on them. Bring love, light, and energy. Call your angels in. Call the violet flame in to transmute the energies and let them go forever. Hand them over to your angels forever. Allow your angels to transmute them. Hand them into the earth. Ground them into the earth. Let Gaia take these energies and transmute them. Everything is so powerful when it comes to transmuting. You will feel the difference physically, mentally, emotionally, and in your life. So take this opportunity in quarantine, in this stillness, to spend that time transmuting. Become a powerful manifester, a powerful creator. Attract, be a magnet. How do you attract things into your life? How are you a powerful magnet for the things that you want to bring into your life? You become those things. You become those energies. This has changed my life in so many ways, understanding that we are not separate from the things that we want in our lives. We're not separate from anyone else. So when we judge and we criticize somebody else or a situation, we're judging and criticizing ourselves, because we're not separate from that. So when you have these triggered feelings, it's looking at those feelings and looking at yourself in the mirror, doing the shadow work and figuring out what is it that I need to transmute about these energies that I'm feeling, and change and transform about myself, because I'm not separate from this. So everything should be loving and light. If it's not, these are the things that we're working through right now. I understand these energies are making us exhausted and tired. So the best thing you could do is meditate, ground, go in the earth, put your bare feet in the earth, allow it to absorb any extra energies you're feeling. Drink a ton of water. They help to clear a lot of this out. Meditate, Reiki. If you need to hit me up for Reiki clearing, hit me up. Anything that you need to talk through, also writing in a journal. But my biggest piece of advice right now is rest when your body tells you to rest. This is something that's programmed in us, that we always need to be busy and working, or we feel like we're useless. That's a problem of mine that I've had to work through. And this quarantine has been extremely beneficial for me when it comes to that. And I'm going to come out of this quarantine more genuine about what I feel is necessary for my highest good, right? Respecting boundaries, truly authentically living, being so joyful about what we do for work, and not overextending and draining ourselves, and being in a creating state of mind all the time, allowing ourselves the rest and the integration period so that we can go create. Because in New Earth, we're all going to create, and we're going to be allowed to have that abundance and that space to create, and that's where we're moving. So we have to start practicing living in 5D New Earth now, so we can get really good at it, because the more you're in the 5D New Earth energies, the more real it becomes for your own reality now. So spend this time with this moon, letting go of your attachments, letting go of all that you need to let go of, and bringing in to your life those magical manifestations that are going to come soon, and being grateful for them. Sending you guys so much love. If you want to book a session with me, email me or hit me up. Have the most beautiful full moon in May. Sending so much love to you guys.